Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 6th. We're just going to jump right in here, Capricorn, and see what is going on for you at this time. And that'll be that. There's clearly a gift coming in for you. Damn. I like this. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the quick success here, and the Ace of Pentacles as well. At the end here, it's kind of weird because a couple of signs this week have had like a challenging last row. It's actually not that bad. These two cards are challenging, which is interesting. I feel that it's just asking you to be careful of like a misunderstanding. Some of you, I feel like, are already dealing with a misunderstanding where there could have been a misunderstanding between you and another person. Probably last week, whatever that is, the week of the 30th or something like that. I don't know. I don't do math. Right, but I feel like there could be a misunderstanding. This video will be up on the 31st, or no, the 32nd, the 1st. This reading will be up, and I think on the 1st, I can't remember, or the 2nd. I would be, if you're watching this early, I would be careful of misunderstandings the week earlier, if that makes sense, than this reading, if you're watching it early. But let's see here. You have this exchange gifts card. I feel like there is a gift coming in for you, clearly. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Love it. This is like a gift of success. You have the Ace of Pentacles here as well. I feel you have a lot of reasons to be happy. It's like, and I'm not suggesting things are perfect in your life either, but I feel there are about to be a lot of reasons for you to be grateful and happy as to like the things that are going on in your life. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Death card. The Ten of Pentacles to me is like what you've been working towards very specifically. I feel like I always say this to you, Capricorn, and I feel you've been working towards this type of life for a very long period of time. The Ten of Pentacles is like basically everything you want and desire to have in your life, but it's not, it's not like, I always say it's like, it's not saying that you're going to have everything you want in life. That's something that you have to work towards. And again, if you're building or leaving a legacy, that takes a lifetime, right? So I feel like you're working towards that, but there is a certain sense of security and success with this card. There's also a little known meaning to the Ten of Pentacles, and it can represent information coming in from an unlikely source, information or like a gift or something coming in from an unlikely source. There's an old man here. He's like the patriarch of the family. But again, there's another way to read this card. He represents a beggar, and he's bringing this family a gift. So he represents a person coming in who is giving you something that maybe they look like they have nothing to give. So I always tell people with the Ten of Pentacles, sometimes, not always, that it can represent a person coming in with information, and you might be like, what do they know? But they might actually have the solution to your problem. So I always say, like, don't discount information with the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Wands because it'll lead to quick success. A lot of people have been getting the Eight of Wands. I feel things are speeding up. You can probably feel it. I feel like the time is speeding up. I feel like everybody can feel that. I feel like things are happening faster as well. And, there are some benefits to this. Of course, things speeding up, maybe there are some negatives as well, but I think we can become successful much quicker than we could in the past. I feel like we can attract love into our life or whatever else we want into our life much quicker than maybe we could in the past. It's like once you have that realization, things start happening for you quickly, and I feel like you need to realize that. You have the Death card, entering into a new world. Again, I think we are entering into a new energy where maybe the vibration is raising, things are happening quicker, like I said. The quicker you realize that you're in this energy, the better. This little child here is holding up a flower to the Death Rider on the Death card here. And it represents the fact that children are like not afraid of new beginnings. Children are not afraid to start something new or do something new or try something new or do something different. They're willing and open to all new things, right? Children are. So I feel like the more open you can be to new beginnings, new opportunities, new whatever, the better with this Death card. I would be like open to trying new things. You have this Stillness card. I feel stillness is where you will experience a lot of answers. I actually feel that it would be a good time for you to like practice meditation or walking, anything that provides stillness. Like me personally, I don't really meditate all that much. I go for walks, which is my meditation. And walking is a great meditation, right? Same thing with a shower. I'm a Pisces, right? So it's like I meditate in the shower. I kind of zone out. So wherever you can go to quiet your mind, I would be doing that. Maybe it's like going for walks in nature. Maybe it's doing something you enjoy out in nature. Whatever it is for you, it doesn't matter. But I would go do that. I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of answers in that. You have the Page of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you need to get out of your head with this Eight of Swords, sorry. I feel like this is saying that you're a little bit too stuck maybe in like how something needs to go in your life. Eight of Swords to me can represent a lot of things. It's self-imposed restriction, keeping yourself stuck in prison or whatever. To me, it can also represent being too close to a problem, or it doesn't even have to be a problem. You just might be trying to accomplish something, and it can say you're only looking at one way of doing things when there are multiple ways of doing it. And the reason I say this is because of this right here. Ten of Pentacles, again, hidden or secret information coming out that could be revealing a better way to do something. Eight of Swords to the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is my card of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. I feel it would be a great time for you to experiment, try new things, try different things as well. And then I would double down on what works. I always say this to you because Saturn was in Capricorn. I'm telling you right now, I know Saturn isn't still in Capricorn. It doesn't matter. Again, it won't come back for another 27 years, something like that. And what I would say is that it's like the 80-20 rule. We need to double down on the things that work in whatever it is that we're doing. Love, money, business, spirituality, everything. I feel there's something really good coming in for you. I see this as a big opportunity that's coming in for you, Capricorn. And this is like something like an opportunity you've been waiting for. I'm pretty sure that your June reading, I titled like something you've been waiting for or something like that, because I get that feeling for you where there's like an opportunity that you've been working up to. There's an opportunity that you've been waiting for, and it's going to be really good for you, but I feel like you have to go on the adventure. Page of Wands, he's very enthusiastic, and he's willing to kind of get moving on the things that he wants to do, but it's like he has to get moving. He has to go. He has to make it happen. And I get that feeling for you here where it's like saying, okay, like good things are coming, but it's like, let's, squeaky wheel gets a grease, as I've been saying. It's time to get moving here. At the end, you have this wall card. It says misunderstanding, and you have this claw card. It says be careful, do not take risks. So I would be careful of any misunderstandings. Again, as I've been saying, Mars retrograde year this year. I don't care that it's at the end of the year. To me, Mars retrograde is like the entire year. Whenever there's a Mars retrograde year, I make sure that I do not have any reactions to anything, right? The other night, I was at a restaurant, and I just told this story to someone else. I had a reaction to a guy who said something to me as I was leaving. Stupid thing to do, right? Because I know better than to respond to dumbass drunk people at restaurants, right? But I don't know. Sometimes I like short man syndrome, whatever you want to call it, Napoleon complex. Sometimes I just have to go off, right? And so, I did, right? He backed down, but, should I have done it? Probably not. So again, bad idea to have reactions during Mars retrograde because again, you will lose. The person who has the reaction will lose. And that's what I would say here. I get a very specific story here, though. It's almost like, it's very weird. I'm not going to lie. And I feel for some of you, this is involving love. You could have a person who you love in your life. And it's almost like someone here is trying to like wiggle the situation around. I feel like someone here, it could be you, could be them, I don't think they're trying to manipulate the situation, but I feel like someone here is trying to make the situation something. But I feel like the opposite needs to be done here. Very specific story. This might only be for one of you. If you're in a love situation, what I would say here is it's like if you're in a love situation, I feel like you need to not try to make it work. I know that sounds weird, but it's like by doing that, I feel like it'll work. By trying to make it work, it's almost like this person can feel it and is pushing it away. Again, if you're dealing with a person, I feel like this could be a delicate situation. And I feel like kind of just like letting go of misunderstandings would be best here. You do have the Nine of Wands, which is like putting up boundaries. And I do feel you're like a wounded warrior in a situation. So again, if this is a love situation, I kind of feel like you're a little bit wounded. If you're not in a love situation, clearly Temperance is turning one thing into another. Page of Cups is your dream. This Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, like I said earlier, is kind of trying as many things as you possibly can. It's like finding what sticks, throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. It's a card of like experimentation to me. And it is because it's like, don't give up. It says, keep trying to make a dream work and you will be very successful. So let's see what's going on here. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Wands. Sorry, dropped it. Very passionate new beginning. I feel there's a lot of success coming in for you here. I like this a lot. I feel that there's a lot of success coming in. I feel like there's a lot of abundance and growth as well on this Ace of Wands. I feel like you're creating a lot of success in your life with the Ace of Wands. So I just feel like a lot of growth coming in on the Ace of Wands, and that's what I'd be focused on there. I would also be focused on anything new. You know, the Ace of Wands, there's a crumbling castle right here. And this, it represents like in with the new, out with the old. So don't be afraid to move towards, you know, new opportunities. With the Eight of Wands, you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It's a card of knowing that you know that something is going to be successful. It's kind of like faith, right? Like having faith in something, but not having the physical thing, right? So I really feel that's important this year for pretty much everyone. Like the deeper we believe that something is going to work for us without needing proof, the more likely it is. I know that sounds scary. I know that sounds weird, but you know, I keep getting this message. So what I would say here is if you just believe that something is for you or that it's going to be successful, then it probably will be successful. With the Death card, you have the Two of Cups. This is a change in a relationship here. Very interesting. I do get like a weird situationship at the end, right? I would say if you're in this weird situationship, it's not really moving forward, not really moving backwards, feels like it's in limbo, then I feel like there's a change happening. Now, this could be your soulmate, is what I would say to you. I don't normally say that. I don't think we should wait for anyone. I feel like waiting for a person is toxic in the first place, because there are plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. And we have many soulmates here on Earth at any given time. So it's like, you know, if someone can't pull their head out of their rear end and see that, you know, they should be with us or whatever, then, you know, it's time to move on. But I kind of feel that for some of you, I wouldn't say you've been waiting. I just feel like this person's been in your energy. There is a change happening here if that story is for you. For others, I feel like this is you opening up to new opportunities because this is like you and your higher self. I feel like your higher self has been communicating with you through your dreams. With the Page of Wands, you have the Eight of Cups. Everybody's had the Eight of Cups as well this week. Very interesting. Eight of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you. I feel like you're just ready for a new adventure. I just think it's COVID boredom, I've been calling it. I feel, you know, life has been too much the same for like 2 years, and I feel like people are ready for new adventures. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Four of Wands. Marriage. If you're looking for love, this could be the person. Again, if you're in this like weird situationship thing, I feel like this is love. But again, you have to, it's almost like this weird energy of just like not trying, but that's not entirely accurate. I feel like it's more like you're just saying, you know what, you're leaving it up to the universe. You're saying, you know what, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, if this person's meant for me, they'll be in my life. If they're not, they're not. And I feel like you're just kind of releasing it. You're just letting it go. And you're saying, you know what, I'm going to move forward with my life. I'm going to move on with my life. If this person wants to be in my life for real, then they'll be in my life. I think the change is going to be immediate. Like the second you do this practically, I feel like the person is going to be like, I want a commitment or whatever, right? If they're not meant to be in your life, I feel like they will leave and then you're free, right? So Four of Wands is a card of freedom. And I feel like you're being set free here. For others, same thing with work or business. I feel like you're saying, you know what, God, universe, I want to accomplish whatever this is. I feel like you already have an idea, a dream. I feel like you already have a plan on what you want to do. Maybe you want to start a podcast, start a YouTube channel, start a business, whatever. And I feel like you're just going to say, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You know, and that attitude is exactly what is going to make it happen. Because you're just like, I'm just, you know, let go and let God, as they say, or whatever. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor. Regardless, there's a Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you. I definitely feel there could be a person... it's weird. I feel a lot of you, this person's already in your energy field. I'm pretty sure I said this to you in your June reading. And so I definitely feel there could be a person coming in for you. The Knight of Cups is also your dreams. Normally he's like looking into that cup. He's dreaming of his, you know, perfect future life, whatever you want to call it. And so I feel like you could be attracting a lot of like good stuff with that card. With the Temperance card, you have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed restriction. Again, remember what I said with the Eight of Swords. There are multiple ways for you to do things. Experimentation is going to be your best friend. Trying new things is going to be your best friend. Just in general. Again, people always ask me, how did I grow my channel so quickly when I was stuck for like 2 years at, 34 or 40,000, something like that. And, I just started doing new things every single day on the channel. Literally every single video I did, I tried something new and I just kept track of what was working and I doubled down on what worked. Exactly what I told you to do in the beginning of the reading. I would be doubling down on the things that work, right? And then I would be experimenting the rest of the time. With the Page of Cups, you have the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork, of course, wouldn't be a Capricorn reading without some teamwork. I definitely feel teamwork makes the dream work. Card of quality work as well. I feel you could be getting recognition for something, or this could be like a raise or a promotion coming in for you. I do feel that. And finally, with the Nine of Wands, you have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is leading to a total change as well. For some of you, I feel this is just saying, like, this is a deep transformation, is what I'm going to call this, because the Ten of Swords, sometimes I think we experiment and it leads us to something completely new, but really it's the same. I don't really have a good example for you other than the fact that, like, to give you an example, it reminds me of, like, I had a secret YouTube channel before I started this YouTube channel years ago. And that channel doesn't exist any longer. But, the point is like, I had that channel. I really wanted that channel to work. And then I started this one. This one ended up working. It's like, but I went through a transformation. I, like, had to learn some things on that old channel to get to the new channel. And I see that happening for you. Let's see. Can we just get some extra details on, like, a deep transformation? And I'm telling you right now, this could be a relationship. Like I said, if you are in, like, a situationship or a situation with a person, I feel like there's, like, a deep transformation going through the relationship. But again, I'm not saying this is like an ex back or anything like that. I don't feel that. I feel like it's like a person you're with, or like a friends with benefits situation or something like that, that's becoming much deeper. Top row outcome, Six of Wands, a lot of success. It's like, I get this fear thing here, but it's like you're no longer afraid. I love this. I feel like you're being brave. I feel like you're being bold, and you're kind of putting your voice out into the world. And that's why this transformation is happening. Middle row, you have the Hangman. So I feel like you've gained some answers. He has gained enlightenment on the Hangman. And, I feel like things are still a little bit slow, but it's like what to do now with your life. I feel like you've gained some answers. So it's like you're not afraid with that Six of Wands, like I said. And with the bottom row, you have the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're feeling your feelings, is what I feel like saying, but really I feel like it's meaning you're following your feelings. Queen of Cups, she feels something, she goes in that direction. If she feels good, she moves towards her good feelings. If she feels bad, she moves away. So she really trusts that. Could be a water sign coming in for you if you're looking for love, by the way, but pretty simple reading. I feel like there's a gift from the universe coming in. The gift could just be that you're kind of being brave, that you're going through this deep transformation that is leading you towards something that you really want. But again, like I said, it's almost like that Ten of Swords is saying the transformation could be that you're ending one thing, going to the other, kind of like the example I gave you. Pretty simple stuff, but I love it. So thank you for being here, Capricorn. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.